You should try this out. It is so good. Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Obi Martha. Today I will be making pork rind energy bar or fat bomb, but it's more of an energy bar because it has a lot of healthy nuts. It's going to have a lot of fiber. It's going to have MCT oil. So let me just show you what I'm going to use. I'm using different nuts. Sliced almond, walnut, shelled walnut, pecan. So these three nuts, I'm using 1 cup each. You can combine the nuts however you want. So I'm using 3 cups of chopped up nuts, 1 bar of unsweetened chocolates. This is grinded 2 packs of pork rind. This is 2 of this. So that is what I blended up. And these are the nuts, chopped up, 3 cups of nuts. Salt to taste. My cacao powder. I will be using 1 cup of chia seed. 1 cup of that. About 3 tablespoons of MCT oil. This is a blend, a ghee mixed with coconut oil. Is half kind of measure. I made ghee and I melted coconut oil in it, and this is what I have. I will be using vanilla flavor, some sweetener, some almond flax meal. But what I have this flax meal for is this. I'm not actually going to like put it in. It's just basically like not a binder, but when I'm done with all my mixture, if I find out that it is still too runny, because I want it in a state that is going to be like not too runny. I don't understand, but I just add this last if I want to like mix it up some more. I put some of this, but it's not really necessary. And then some whey protein, but you can omit that also. So I will be using a cup of this, 3 tablespoons of the MCT oil, about 2 tablespoons of vanilla. Whilst I'm doing that, let me just start melting this. I put a pan over a pot of water. So I'm going to melt this in the pan with my oil, using a cup of this. While that is melting, I will measure out my chia seed, 1 cup. Add my vanilla flavor to my chocolates, coconut, about 2 tablespoons of this. About 3 tablespoons of the MCT oil. About a teaspoon of salt. These chocolates tend to be very bitter, so I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of this. Add my whey protein, my chocolate whey protein, which is already sweetened, but I'm going to add that in. But if you want to do this without the chocolates, whoever mixture, you can always use always omit all the chocolates and just use your coconut oil straight up. and vanilla whey protein works as well. The cacao powder is also optional. So this is just what we actually need. The pan over the hot pot of water to melt the butter and also to melt the chocolate bar. Okay, every other thing I will do on the tabletop. Now my whey protein. The whey protein is also optional. 3 tablespoons. First, I start with my chia seed and pork rind. Half of my nuts. Remainder of my nuts. Okay, that should do it. So I'm going to put this in a mold. You can use any mold you want. Even on a baking tray, flatten it out as you want and use. So I'm going to chill in the fridge, and that is it. So it has solidified. So I'm going to cut it up in the sizes I want them to be. If I want it to be the size of like your regular energy bar, I could always cut it up in 2, but I prefer it to be smaller, so I'm going to cut it up in 3. All right, and there you have it. There we have it. This is my absolute favorite. Absolute. I love this. So this is what it looks like. So your pork rind. Oh, and it's crunchy. Your pork rind energy bar. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.